video, we're swapping out my LED side markers, which are actually burning out. These don't look as bad as the driver's side. The passenger side just has a couple missing. The driver's side, almost all of the LEDs inside are completely gone. So we're gonna be swapping them out today. Welcome back, JDM fam. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button if you guys haven't already. All right, guys, so my 2021 CTR is getting some new side markers. Let's check them out. Okay, so these are the stocks right here. I just showed you the Oxido LED side markers I had in there. They're completely blacked out. I really like the look actually, but the stock look is definitely a no-go with the straight amber orange or whatever you want to call it. These are the side markers we're going to be installing today. I think they look really good. These are the single LED side markers. So there's just one bulb, more of the stock style. And I'm just kind of done with having LEDs burn out. I looked on Amazon for some really nice sequential full LED side markers. All of them have bad reviews where people say that they leak or they burn out or whatever. So I thought I would go with the simple, nice smoke design, which will look really good still, but it's not going to burn out, hopefully, like these. And I'll show you guys what these look like because they look really bad right now. So I think these will look really good on my Boost Blue. The black with the blue looks so good. And I really like the theme of the blue with the black and then the black carbon. It just looks great. Okay, so let me show you guys what it looks like with these side markers on. So here's the driver's side. You can barely tell, but that's all of the LEDs that are left, guys. There's just a little row in here. When I installed these, I knew, well, I was figuring I would have a problem because the socket that screwed in there kind of felt a little loose, and I was afraid that water would get in. It gets in with a basic car wash, a little bit of rain, and you'll see condensation in here. I think I still see, yeah, I still see condensation in there. That's the driver's side. Let me show you guys the passenger. There's the passenger. Looks so good other than these little burnt out LEDs. I love this look, but like I said, I couldn't find any on Amazon that didn't have reviews of LEDs burning out or water getting inside the side marker. And I'm not trying to change these out every year or whatever, every 6 months. I think I've had these in here for maybe 2 years, but I noticed after like 6 months, this side, the LEDs started burning out. And as you can see, there's a few missing already. So definitely sad about this because I do like these. That's one reason why I did not set them up as sequentials and I didn't tap into my wiring harness just because I was afraid I would have to go back to stock or swap these out. So like I said, it has been a while since I swapped these out. I believe you just take out the Phillips right there and the Phillips right there. You should be able to get into this splash guard pretty easily and then get behind there and unplug it. I'll show you guys all of the steps, especially as I start going and taking it apart. But basically, all you have to do is pop it out. There's a little clip back here. It will pop out and then you unplug it. These should be pretty simple to get to, unless you're like really low and your wheels really pop out. There we go. Okay, so once you get this out, it basically just pops out. But I remember, I think the driver's side was the short end of the wiring. So I think you have to unplug this on this side or pop it out of the socket on this side. That way you can actually get it out, because I believe on this side it was just a really short wiring on the plug back here. So I'm going to unplug the socket if I can and just pop it off this way. All right, so it's out. It took probably about 10 minutes, but I got it. It's a really small space on this side. So what you want to do is just hit this clip right here. You could see it right there, and it pops right out of this little square right here. And then afterwards, all I did was take the flathead and press out that little prong in there outward that way, and then that way it would unplug. And then I just sat there trying to get it out, which is such a small space, but I was able to get it off, and here it is right here. So happy I got this off. Let's replace it right now. Okay, what I've already noticed about these is that they go in really tight. Once you snug it in and turn it and lock it in, it is very tight versus these other ones where they would just spin. If you would just keep pushing it, it would just spin, and it wouldn't even feel tight, no matter, like, it would barely feel tight when you would turn it in these. On this one, you can barely turn it and it's locked, like right there, and then right there, that's locked right there. You can't even turn it anymore. So I think these are going to be a lot tighter and a lot more water resistant versus those other ones. So let's get this plugged back in and then clip it back in, and then we could get this done and move on to the other side. So it does sit a little bit up, so I'm hoping that the wiring at least gives it enough leeway where it can plug in back there. Because if you guys look, guys, this is all that it moves. It does not move very much at all. So let's hope that this thing plugs in back here. There we go. Wow, this thing snaps right in. All right, let me make sure it's plugged in really good back there. That's it. Looks good. And that's what it looks like when it's done. At night, it's going to look a lot better. It is more of the stock style with the one LED, but I think it will look really good. That's what it looks like from a little further away. I think it looks good, especially when it's off during the day. Really looks clean. I like it. So now all I have to do is pop all of this back in, screw these in, and do the other side. I'm gonna do that really quick. I'll show you guys what it looks like on both sides when both are done. But I mean, it's gonna look exactly identical. I think it does look really good though. If you guys look at this with it off during the day, it's gonna look good. So I think at night it's gonna look bright and still look really clean. And it is a smoked look, which does match all of the trim and everything on the Type R. And that's what it looks like on the passenger side. Super clean. I do like how these fit. They're super snug when you're plugging in the socket, super tight and snug, and they do look clean. They look more like a OEM kind of look, but smoked. So I love it. It's not that amber orange, bright orange. It actually goes really good with my car. And like I showed you guys last time, this is the driver's side. So clean. Let me turn it back on really quick. And like I said, I will link these in the description if you guys want to check out some of these, pick them up for yourself. And I hope you guys have a great day.